Ian Lee's and Watco's Important Target.
Hey man, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. We're looking for a name for our podcast. Any suggestions?
Yeah, that's fine. This is important target.
The important target.
Yeah,
I'm loving that.
Actually, that's the best idea we've had all day.
Yeah.
It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Roadside Memorial.
9, 10. This is still recording after 11 seconds. It's a bit disconcerting. Okay. You're gonna find me out in the country. You're gonna find me out in the country. You're gonna find Ian Lee out in the country. Yeah, Ian Lee lives in the country now on a farm. I've just been to that farm. We're not actually at the farm right now.
We are off the farm now. We've just left the farm. Watco helped me. I say helped me.
Milked the cows this morning.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a help or a hindrance, but we had a lot of fun.
It was really cool.
We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, so I mean,
Met the herd.
what's it like living in the country?
It's a dream come true, man. It's what I've always grown up in Slough and then London and then Slough again, and I've always been a city guy. But deep down, I've felt this affinity with nature. With I love nature. I love animals. That's why I've now got a dairy farm, cattle farm.
How many acres is it? Because it's pretty damn big.
Yeah, it's no one knows exactly. No one knows for sure, but it's about 100 acres. 100 acres of farm, 1,500. Well, 1,499 cattle. I had to put one down the other day. I had to put Olive down, but
That was in the post office.
fences, man. You've got the fences, and basically some of the cows escaped.
Yeah.
One of them went into. You've heard of a bull in a china shop? Well, this was a cow in a post office, and it just went mad in the post office. And I got
Letters
called
and
in.
parcels.
Yeah, I had to shoot it. And that was it was very sad.
That's hard.
Yeah.
It's a hard life in the country. So you're getting into bumpkinism.
I consider that term to be offensive. A lot of my neighbours are country folk, really getting into a natural life. And I thought I was going to have to leave the radio, but we found a way that I can do the radio and still be a farmer.
Well, because you do the radio.
Cheap European labour, is
right?
How we do it.
Because you kind of do the show in the evenings. Most of your work as a farmer is in the mornings, isn't it? So I mean, you're not going to get very much sleep.
I don't get much. Well, I don't follow society's rules. What goes, you've known that for a long time. By the way, right.
We're just stopping.
We're gonna go around this street again.
We're going around the street.
We're gonna play a little game.
We're going to play a game. Okay.
But I need to go around again.
Okay, we'll go around again. So I'm not playing the game now. This is the nearest village to the farm that we're just going through now, and we're just going to. It's not a very long road, really. There's not very much on it.
Actually, is he going to go? Is he coming out?
I don't know. Is he coming out? I think he's sort of still indicating, isn't he? Which one are we looking at?
There we go.
Oh, that one. Oh, I see. You want to park?
I want to find a parking spot. The old spot de la park. It's very busy here.
It is, yeah.
Basically, what I was going to point out to you is there are. You see, like that's the high street. You've done the high street.
That's
now, right?
very small village.
How many barbers, not hairdressers, barbers, do you think there are here?
Okay.
There are 6.
That's a lot.
That's not. I'm not even joking.
For a small village. Why?
There's one there. Look, there's one there.
Yeah. Why so many barbers?
And I've not had my hair cut here yet, but I'm going to go in. How do you choose which barbers?
Is this like the village with the most barber shops?
I think it might
in the
be.
country, possibly.
Look, this car's going. Look, I think it might be. Right. So I think it's going to have to wait behind me. 6 barbers. So I don't know which barbers I'm going to choose yet. I've not made my mind up. How do you decide? And what if the one you go to is terrible? You've got to keep going back to that one.
Well, you don't, really. I mean, they are very close to each other. So
come on, man. Move out of the way. We're causing a traffic jam here. This guy's... Here we go. Here he goes.
Right. So, I mean, you've been in the farm now for a few weeks. The quality of life changed?
Oh, my lungs feel so much clearer. So much. I'm sleeping better.
Black bogies have gone?
Gone. Absolutely gone. Sleeping better. My erections are firmer. I'm healthy. I'm healthiest I've ever been in my life.
You're so healthy. As fit as a butcher's dog.
Okay. Please don't call me a dog. Should we get out and get some food?
Yeah, okay, just going to press the button.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Why are you just recording yourself counting?
Because the last time I started recording it, it stopped at 4 seconds.
Okay.
And now
I think you would have had to have activated a feature on the device. You hit a button that stopped it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Then it wouldn't start again, you see.
No, you buggered it.
Anywho, we're now in a cafe, and the last time we tried to record something as an important target special, I ballsed that up as well. Everything was lost in Birmingham. Do you remember that?
We went to Ed's Diner, didn't we?
We went to Ed's Diner.
Did you record that meal? Because I didn't give you permission to record that. I didn't know that actually was being recorded. Thank you very much. Cheers. So I'm glad that was recorded because I didn't even know it was recorded. I'm glad it was deleted because I didn't even know it was.
Well,
recorded.
You did because we went shopping for records in that record store.
Yeah.
And we were.
I know we did. Didn't know you were recording it.
No, I was recording it because.
I'm glad it was lost.
We're in a taxi. Where are we going?
We're going to the custard factory in Birmingham.
Ian has just finished his WM show, and this is kind of a reprise of something we did a while back. Is reprise the right word? Or is it a reunion? I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Do you not remember that very short-lived podcast?
Oh yeah, well we would meet at service stations and talk about the food that we ordered.
No, that was with another gentleman. He works in Birmingham now, though.
I definitely did that with you. I didn't do it with anyone else.
Well, the one that we did, just to jog your memory, is that we just kind of like we went into London and spoke to random people in the streets, and then we did a car journey.
Oh, moving targets. Yeah. It was good. Was that you?
That was me. Yeah.
Oh, nice to meet you.
It's good to see. I've not seen you since, and that is like maybe 2 years ago.
More than 2 years ago, because I was living in North London then. So I'm going to say 2.5, 3 years ago.
Well, so what's happened to us since then? Let's work that out. So what have you been doing since the important target? I mean, you've started up another more successful podcast.
Well, what do you mean? That was years ago. You don't want the full update of what I've been doing since then, do you?
Well, important target listeners.
It was years ago.
Would have listened to the last podcast and not really heard what happened since.
I know what happened. I went on Talk Radio and I did the Jungle.
But those people were just listening solely to the important target.
Do you think? How big is the demographic of people that have no interest in either of our works? That the only thing they listen to is what was Ian and Watco's important target. Do you think there people exist? In that case,
yeah, I do. Actually,
in that case, I left the BBC. Some would say under a cloud, others would say under a rainbow, because I argued with some homophobic bigots, and the BBC bottled it and blinked and sacked me. I've signed an NDA. So I can't talk about it. They didn't sack me, it's very complicated. Then I went to Talk Radio, and I now host Britain's most popular late night phone-in show, The Late Night Alternative. And I went and did I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, which I say very quietly because I don't want people here to recognise me in my village.
That's true, but they won't recognise you because you're not wearing the outfit.
I've got the outfit actually, I can show you the outfit. I was the only one allowed to keep the outfit, that's true. It's in the bottom of my wardrobe.
Do you...
Sometimes.
Have you?
I have. I'd wear, because we weren't allowed to touch ourselves in the jungle, so I'm making up for that by wearing the clothes.
I see. Okay, well we'll move away from that. So
when
what
I think about you, and they made some.
Well, just in case you're interested.
Yeah.
I have been doing pretty much the same thing since the last important target.
The same thing as me?
Not the same thing as you. Same thing as I was doing before, which is do it.
The kids behind you by singing.
You shouldn't really sing in a cafe.
You shouldn't be singing the final song in front of kids. That's inappropriate.
It gets played on ANR radio across the UK.
Sorry, I'm being rude. You were telling the
Just
people
doing the
that have only ever listened to this show and neither of our other bits of work what you've been doing.
Just as usual stuff. Nothing really big. Nothing as big as what you've got to talk about. But I think it's important that I throw in me as well, because I think that's sometimes I think that this was very much not a 50-50 thing, and it should have been, originally.
Oh, I think you took control of it. I think you. This is the reason it came off the rail. Why did we stop doing it? You.
No. You were busy with your career.
Yep.
And you said that, I think we can say this now after a few years, you said that you didn't have time for the important target in your life. And I said, but it's important.
And it's targeted.
And you said no.
What's that? Driving like that, like a maniac. Barry Sheen. Is that Barry Sheen?
Evil Knievel.
Eddie Kidd. No, it won't be Eddie Kidd, will it?
Won't be Evil
Is Eddie Kidd dead? Yeah. Did he die? I know he was very, very poorly.
Don't know. I'm not really up on motorcyclists.
He had bad luck, didn't he, Eddie Kidd? Poor bloke. I think he broke his back or his neck or something doing a stunt.
Not good.
Poor guy. But Eddie Kidd Stunt Challenge, of course, was a great game on the Spectrum.
Never played it.
Well, you're an idiot.
To be fair, I was never allowed that kind of a computer in the house.
I didn't have a Spectrum, but I still played Eddie Kidd Stunt Challenge.
Did you? You just ran somebody else's house?
Yes, mate.
I remember playing. Is it Pitfall on the Atari at somebody else's
that.
house? And I was like, I love this. And I was like, can we get one? It's like, no. Because my parents were teachers, so in the summer halls we used to get BBC Micro back from.
You used to get the school computer?
Get the school.
Wow.
Yeah, because my dad was head teacher and he'd bring it back. So we'd have to do bring it home. And Granny's garden and stuff like that at home.
Granny's garden. Pitfall. At the time, it looked like you really were controlling a guy in a jungle, didn't it?
And you went down and there was little scorpions.
Yeah.
That was cool.
But you look at it now, it looks terrible. There was the Dragon 32 had a rip-off of that game called Cuthbert in the Jungle. But it was exactly the same.
I'll tell you what would be good if somebody did a reworking of it as Iain in the Jungle and you wearing all of the gear.
They should make a movie of it, like they did with
What of Pitfall?
Yeah, I'd watch it.
With The Rock as the
I love
main
Dwayne
guy.
Johnson, man. Have you seen the new Jumanji?
No, I haven't. No.
Brilliant.
Isn't he playing like a girl in it?
Yeah. It's brilliant. It's funny. Do you watch movies now? Because you didn't watch movies. I'm calling them movies because I'm American now. Did you watch
the pictures very often?
Because you couldn't sit through a movie before.
Because
or update your phone. Where are we with both those situations? Over to you.
I do watch films occasionally now. The reason why I did a Masters in Film Studies.
Right.
I was well into films, and I was into really weird films. And then basically anxiety took over, and I couldn't really have a long attention span to watch the films.
Yeah.
So I just went to Wikipedia and just read the plots on there.
Yeah.
So there was a period of 8 years where I just go and read the plot. I feel like I've watched it then, and then I've not wasted time, and I'm not fidgeting.
So you can watch movies now.
Yeah.
I love movies. And how about updating your phone?
What, to the newest model?
Well, no, updating the software. You couldn't even update the software on your phone.
No, because that wasn't to do with anxiety. That was to do with just.
I don't know what it was. What I'm asking you. I'm questioning you about it now to find out more about it.
Because it's a faff and a hassle, and I don't like the idea of.
No, you said that wasn't. It wasn't a faff and hassle. You have political reasons for not doing it. You told me.
What was the reason?
I don't remember, but it was something about you didn't want them to know what you were doing or something.
Really?
Something like that, man.
I was paranoid back then.
You were totally. You were a little bit too much of the old. The old wacky backy.
Do you think that's what it was?
Yeah. You had a reason for not doing it. You didn't want to give something to them.
Well, that's the problem with me. I'm very. If I say I'm not doing something, for example, there's Sainsbury's where I live. They knocked it down and built a bigger Sainsbury's. Yeah. And I don't feel that I can go in the new Sainsbury's because it's bigger, and I don't know it as well as the old Sainsbury's.
Okay, so that's why
I
you don't
wouldn't go back in there.
Sainsbury's.
And I stopped drinking coffee in 2010, and I was told you just need to cut down on your caffeine, and I was like, no, I'm not. I'm just going to.
Yeah, you're an all or nothing kind of guy.
I'm in or out.
Yeah.
And that's why I was very much in, and now I'm very much out on some of that stuff. But I do, opinions change, don't they?
Opinions change. Opinions change. Yeah.
Are you the same person you were 2 years ago?
None of my opinions have changed.
All
My
the same.
opinions are solid.
Straight.
The thing is, I formed
down.
my opinions at a very young age, and I knew they were right. So
What age was that?
12.
So your opinions are the same now as they were when you were 12?
33 years later.
Wow.
Exactly the same. Because I don't shilly-shally. I'm not a shilly-shally thinker. I put a lot of effort into forming those opinions, did a lot of research, pre-internet, and pre-internet Watco, and so those opinions are valid then and valid as they are today.
Fair dues.
This is pre-internet.
Can I throw in throw some things at you then?
Welcome.
See where your opinions lie.
What is this for? Is this an important target?
I don't know.
Okay, I like the idea of us doing one like every 5 years.
Just one every 5 years.
For those people that only listen to this, they'll be like, suddenly their feed will go bing, ding. They'll be like, well, what is that?
God, this is amazing. I deleted all the important targets off iTunes, but you've got them.
I've got them on I've got most of them on my computer. I've not got all of them.
But you've got them on that website. Well, it's not your website, but the website.
Iain Lee. It was iainleepodcasts.co.uk, but it's changed. If you go to iainleepodcast.co.uk, it takes you there.
And by the way, it goes straight to the important target because it's that important.
It was named by a guy in Leicester Square.
It was.
I remember that.
An opinion. Just trying to think of some opinions that you might have formed. Okay, the best console maker.
Sorry?
Best console maker?
Console?
Console as in like a...
Console.
Computer console.
The best console maker.
Sorry.
Nintendo.
And that was
same
when
then.
You were 12?
Yeah, same then. Same now. Next.
Best computer?
The BBC Archimedes. Name a computer that's better than the BBC Archimedes.
An Apple computer, maybe?
Idiot. Okay, next question. Next opinion. These are just opinions, by the way, guys. But I think you'll find that
formed when you were 12.
I think you'll find that my opinions tally with fact.
Fact and opinions come together and create reality.
Exactly. In my universe.
I'm trying to think of questions I can ask you that aren't delving too much into your private life. Is it dinner time? Oh, wow! Thank you.
Look at that, beautiful.
Wow, look at that.
Your what do your eggs remind you of?
They remind me of.
If the beans are a Bermuda triangle, then what do the eggs remind you of?
The beans are like the Bermuda Triangle.
The women's pubic triangle on your plate. So those are the pubics. What are the eggs? Hey, that looks brilliant. Thank you.
Right, you put me off my dinner then, man.
The beans are a woman's.
Yeah, okay, I got that the first time round.
What are the eggs?
The eggs are dreams and hopes and dreams dying.
The eggs are boobs. Your eggs look like boobs. Mine don't. Your egg looks like boobs.
Yours don't. I'll give you that.
Do you want to have that? Hey, that's great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
We're in. No, don't worry. That's
great.
Cool. Look at that.
This will do, won't it?
This is good. Right, we're going to take a break because we're going to have
Take a kickback.
some food.
The important target. Boom, boom, boom.
1, 2, 3. Right, so we're just back in the car after a very nice full English breakfast.
Great sausages. Although you were too tight to spring for as fried slice.
We didn't know that there was fried slice available, and then you saw somebody else with it. You were coveting their fried slice.
Love a fried slice.
Which is one of the 10 Commandments, man. Do not covet another man's fried slice.
Not fry another man's slice.
Exactly. So it was very nice, and now we are driving back to the farm.
Oh my God! Look, There's UFOs flying above us. Put the UFO sound effects on now. Ah! And they're firing lasers at us.
That was like the old days.
Firing lasers. Can you hear the lasers?
Well, you used to do that, and then it like used to.
And they're firing old-fashioned 17th century cannons. Can you hear those? Can you hear them, dear listener? I think you can.
Wow.
And they've gone now. Good luck. Good luck editing that.
Thank you, mate. Yeah, so been nice catching up.
Okay.
And I hope that's fulfilled the need for the important targeters. I think that's what they're called, isn't
We'll
it?
be back in 2023 when Brexit will be almost negotiated, and we look forward to spending more time sharing more meals, more fun times with you guys. We appreciate your support and your love. We feel your love with consent. And it's so great to know that you enjoy these shows, because we really enjoy making them.
We love putting them together every 5 years. Absolutely love it. So on that note, thank you.
Can I just say, if anything is sent to me after October the 21st, I will not be signing it, okay? If anything comes and it's got a date after October the 21st on, I will not be signing it. I've got too much to do, okay? Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Iain Lee's and Watco's Important Target.